So if you want to make more money this week, there's probably certain things that you're not doing in your business, right? So what are those things? Well, I honestly cannot tell you because I don't know your business. But what I can tell you is that if you're keeping track of your metrics, if you're keeping track of your KPIs, then it'll be easier to find out. So I'm really here today to tell you that it's very, very important that y'all need to start keeping track of your key KPIs. So what are KPIs? KPIs are key performance indicators. So what are key performance indicators? Exactly, they are the mathematic analytics that allow us to measure the success of whatever it is that is your objective. So for example, on Instagram, my objective might be to grow 30 followers a day. So I actually need to measure that. And how do I measure that? I measure that by looking at every post that I post, seeing how many people shared it, seeing how many people viewed it, seeing how many people liked and commented it, and then going ahead and seeing, did I actually gain followers from that post? And if I did, I need to be able to write down how many followers did I gain from that post. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining. Today, listen, I'm talking about key performance indicators. And key performance indicators, if you're not familiar with these things, these are called KPIs for short. These actually help your business grow to the next level. And they actually not only help you grow, but they help you see what exactly you're doing wrong in your business. So they actually help you point out errors. And I use this a lot. So I talk about this a lot. If you're familiar with my design agency, our motto is all hustle, no luck. We don't believe in getting lucky. We like to do what we call hustling. So key performance indicators and analytics is what we basically live by, and that's heavy on our motto, because that's exactly how we can get our customers, our clients, and that's how I can get myself to success, because now I can map it out. And if you can map out your success, guess what? Now you can repeat it. So the thing is, it's cool to get lucky and like maybe have a video go viral and maybe you make a couple of sales off of it. But the problem is, if you cannot repeat that, then it makes your life harder. But when you have key performance indicators instilled in your company and your business and whatever it is that you're trying to do, then it allows you to go ahead and be like, oh wow, I see exactly what worked there, and now I can go ahead and repeat that. So now I can go ahead and get more sales and repeating that success or finding the mistake. So particular with me recently, you can see that I'll change my strategy on my social media, and I'm not scared to do that. You can't be scared to like lose followers. You can't be scared to lose sales, because there's so much testing, and this is ongoing. It's evergreen. Listen, business has its ebbs and flows, and you're not always going to stay constant. So you'll always see me A/B testing. So if you see me like one week, like my aesthetic might look a little different, and the next week it might look a little different, or the times I'm posting, these are because I'm actually A/B testing everything. So I'll A/B test it for a week, and man, listen, my engagement went down for a little minute. And it was cool because I was actually able to see exactly where it went down, and I'm able to see what you guys like, what you guys don't like. So now I can post better content for you. And that's exactly how I'm able to get more engagement, more conversion on my objective. So again, if my objective is to gain more followers, well, now I'm actually creating the posts that are allowing me to reach these followers. And then, you might have different objectives. So you might want to have an objective that says, hey, I want my followers to become leads. And so every single one of those steps needs to be tracked down, because there's a deep process. So essentially, why do I want more followers? Why do you want more followers? It's because you want more sales. Well, now we need to know how many followers will actually convert to go to your website, and how many website visits do you actually have before you get a sale. And again, these are all key performance indicators. So if you're not implementing them in your company right now, I need you to start implementing them as soon as possible. Today, tomorrow, like get on it, because it's going to change things for you. This is really going to change the trajectory of your business, I'm telling you. So once you start tracking those down, you'll be able to be like, okay, cool. Because look at it. If you're able to find out it takes 100 leads to get one sale on your website, that's great news, because now dang, now I just need to get 200 people to my website. So how do you do that? So that's why these things are very, very important to implement into your company. So again, KPIs, key performance indicators, they're going to help you make more money. They're going to help you see why you lost, when you're losing, what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong all the time. And if you start keeping track of these, the sooner the better, because in the long run, it's going to be like, I don't know how to say this in a better way, but it's ultimately going to be a shit show if you're not keeping track of these things. And what happens is every sale technically is just luck. if you're not actually keeping track of these things and if you don't have an objective. And what I also like to say is that if you're not going into things intentionally, if you're not going into things with an objective, with like a plan to strategize in marketing, and you don't actually know why you posted a specific piece of content or why you did anything in your business that you're doing it, you're doing random acts of marketing, and that's a no-no. That's you trying to get lucky. That's you just putting things out there because you think it's a good idea. And I'm gonna be real with you. Listen, that's your opinion, and we don't want to go off of opinions here. Everything opinion based is not fact. We like factual things, and so that's why we go off of analytics. We like to prove our success, and we believe in all hustle no luck. So anyways, this is a real quick I just want to come on here and really just share some gems. It's been a while since I've been able to just come on here and feed y'all like this, so I really hope this gave y'all value. But more importantly, I want y'all to know that I actually teach these things. I teach a lot of these business things. So if you're not familiar, I teach in this program called Underground Biz Group. We're actually going to meet tonight, and the link is in my bio too. But we actually teach these things, and we go over with everybody in the group. We go over business plans. We strategize on Wednesdays. We have a book club. We're actually just finished The Science of Getting Rich. Amazing book. And we talk about things like this. And I actually, for me particular, my place in there, I help with creative strategies. I help with KPIs, analytics. These are things I'm going to be teaching going forward in the future. So that's something that you might want to be look into. If you do appreciate my free content, you really might appreciate that group as well, because it's a little bit more intimate and you get a little bit more like hands-on of the actual work that we're doing. But listen, even if you don't join that, I don't care. Go ahead and start implementing KPIs in your business ASAP, because I'm telling you. So like, you can even check my my content for recently. Like, you'll see, like, I had like 300. I was having like 300 views, somewhere rotating between there, and then like I started getting 11,000 views, and then I started getting like, now I'm like 6,000, 5,000 for the good posts, for the posts I'm doing right. And I want the same for you, because I'm seeing a lot of people who have way more followers than me who are getting a lot less engagement. That tells me that's a problem. That tells me that a lot of you guys are not implementing these KPIs that you say you are, that you're not actually doing the deep dives and the work that you need to when it comes to the analytical approach to your business. So I'm here to preach about not getting lucky anymore. You might see this a lot on my lives. Like, I don't want anybody to get lucky. Getting lucky is not going to get you nowhere. You hear it all the time. People who win the lotto, they end up actually going broke years later. So I want you to start hustling with a purpose. And by doing that, tracking things, going ahead and starting to really get a hold on your analytics and understanding the KPIs and all that good stuff. That really is the meat of your business, and that's really going to help you make more money. So if you can take any of this, I'm sure that things are going to change. Let me know if it works for you, and let me know how it goes, because I know it works for me in my business, and it definitely works for clients that I've done business for. In fact, actually, before I leave, I have one really cool example, right? So KPIs, right? Key performance indicators, they help us track what goes wrong, what goes right. They help us track, the objectives that we place in our business. So I actually had a client once who had a website on Shopify. And it's an e-com website, but they also work B2B and B2C. So they were having an issue where they had this one product that was just selling like crazy on the B2C side, which was through their e-commerce site. And they were wondering why, well, none of their other products were selling, right? So they wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for the metrics. So I had to go and deep dive into their analytics to find out, okay, well, why is this product performing? But if they didn't have those things in place, I wouldn't have been able to find out that problem and give them the solution. So what it was is, it ended up just being like they were naming things wrong on their website or whatever, which is a super important it's a super important topic, but that's not for today. But I was able to fix that, so that way they can go ahead and boost their sales on their other products, because little things like that are important. But again, we wouldn't have found that issue had they not had these things instilled, had they not had these things in place. So again, key performance indicators, if you're not familiar with them, look them up, do some research, go on YouTube, do whatever you have to do. If you want to get with me, you can get with me, you can book a call. Like, I don't really care, but what I do care about is I want to see you win. So I'm trying to give out as much free value as possible, and this is a major overlooked key. I'm telling you, I see people with 10,000 followers, 10,000, 20,000 followers, and they're getting like 6 views, 1,000 views. It doesn't matter. Listen, I have probably almost 2,000 followers, and I'm getting like, I've gotten 10,000 views on one, I've gotten 7,000, I'm getting like 400 likes, I'm getting engagement, right? This is telling me something because I'm using my KPIs. So if you have a high, either you bought your followers or you're doing something wrong. This is what I'm telling you. Like, I'm calling y'all out right now. So start using your KPIs, start keeping track of your metrics in your business, and start, actually trying to grow, work like a business, function like the corporate world. Like, stop just trying to be an entrepreneur and a hustler. Like, it's more than that. It's deeper than that. If you have a business, it should be deeper than that. You should be trying to grow for longevity and not just for right now. So, listen, if anyone has any questions before I head out, I'm about to get ready for this call, but if anybody has any questions before I head out, please drop them in the, you can drop them in the comment section. If you're watching the replay and you have any questions, feel free to hit my DMs or comment below. Again, I'm always happy to help. I don't know that there's anybody that has come to me and I've ever turned them down. And if I do turn you down, I'm going to point you in the right direction. So it's no worries. I want everyone to win. So let's go. And if I see no questions, then I hope y'all have a blessed day. Just remember, believe in your hustle. And more importantly, like, hustle beats luck every time. So we want to be all hustle, no luck over here. If you're working with me, if you're following me, that's what we're all about. So let's go.